love that I feel for you always will be.
But you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give, it's gonna be yours until the day that I die.
Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men.
If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. If it all fell out, well, I love you anyway.
They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you.
Oh, darling, I'm gonna love you forever,
forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, or just listen to how the song ends, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
I set out on a narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. But I got lost a time or two. I wiped my brow but kept pushing through. Couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Every long lost stream led me to where you are, and others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, and that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Oh, yes, He did. Well, I think about the years I spent just passing through. Well, I'd like to have the time I've lost and give it back to you. But you just smile and take my hand. Oh, you've been there, you understand. It's all part of a grander plan. that is coming true, and every long lost dream led me to where you are. And others who broke my heart, and they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, and that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Now I'm just rolling home into my lover's arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you, and that God bless the broken
and the Mississippi River she's gonna go and try. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you only get mugged if you go downtown. So I live back in the woods, you see, it's on the border of Alabama and Tennessee. That's for me. But I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy will survive. Country folks will survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can trap catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. Girls too. We grow big old tomatoes, make a homemade wine, and a country boy can survive. Country folks will survive. Cause you can't starve us out, and you can't make us run, cause we're them old boys that was raised on guns. We say grace and we say ma'am. If you wanna ban that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the Montana sky. We can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy will survive. Country folks can get by. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me Bull Cephas, called me Hillbilly. You see, my granddaddy taught me to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some muscadine wine. But he was killed by a dude with a switchblade knife. For $23, my friend lost his life. I'd like to spit a chew in that man's eyes and shoot him with my 45, 'cause a country boy can survive. Country folks will survive. Because you can't stop us out and you can't make us run, 'cause we're them old boys raised on old shotguns. We say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we sure don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all over this land. Lots of us. We can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, any country boy can get by. Country folks will survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks will
Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die, and good always wins again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. Oh, if life were like movies, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true. The one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. I gave you my love, that wasn't enough to hold your heart when times got rough. Tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hoped we would. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true. One thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Now the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world.
Oh Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked for the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance and that was to run. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run, up on its back and away I did ride. Just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso, out to the Badlands of New Mexico. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by two loving arms that I'll die for, one little kiss and Felina, goodbye.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns to stare out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. And he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made my life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, asked me for a light, and the night got deathly quiet. His face lost all expression, said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best you can hope for is to die in your sleep. So when he'd finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. Then somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. In his funds we found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold it, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold it, know when to fold it, You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the deal is done.
We don't dance two-step anymore. All we need's a small part of the floor. The band can go on playing almost anything it wants. When you fall in love, everything's a waltz. Eyes were meant for looking into way up close. Arms were meant for holding what you want the most. Lips were meant to say what bodies feel down in their hearts. When you fall in love, everything's a waltz. We don't dance a two-step anymore. All we need's a small part of the floor. The band can go on playing almost anything it wants. When you fall in love, everything's a waltz. We don't hear the music that is being played, but all we need's music that our two hearts made, beating soft three-quarter time, and we just sing along. When you fall in love, everything's a waltz. We don't dance a two-step anymore. All we need's a small part of the floor. The band can go on playing almost anything it wants. When you fall in love, everything's a waltz. Oh, the band can go on playing almost anything it wants. 'Cause we're in love, everything's a waltz.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, look out Jackson town.
We're going down to Jackson, yeah, go ahead and wreck you up hell. Go play your hand, you be talking and make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go Jackson, go comb your hair.
Oh, honey, I'm gonna snowball Jackson,
See if I can.
well, when I breeze into that city, people gonna scrape and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson, you turn to loosen my coat. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson.
But that's all.
Put the light on, Teddy.
Well, that's you and Jackson. I ain't sitting on a 40K. Gonna lead you around town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, go Jackson. You big talking man. But I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan.
Yeah, now we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, and then
when I look into your soft green eyes, when I see your delicate body revealed to me as you slip off your dress. I'm reminded that what I feel for you will remain strong and true long after the pleasures of the flesh. And I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you. Amid the wind, or the rain, or the moon up in the sky, a spin of the earth, or the changes in the tide. I don't know what brought us together, what strange forces of nature conspired to construct the present from the past. But I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you. I'll go on loving you forever. Yes, when I look into your soft green eyes, and when I see your delicate body revealed to me as you slip off your dress. I'm reminded that what I feel for you will remain strong and true long after the pleasures of the flesh. And I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you, I'll go on loving you.
to set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it, living on Tulsa town.
Your heart turned left, I was on the right. Couldn't have hurt me more with dynamite. Thought I was your destiny, but just before you got to me, your heart turned left, I was on the right. I almost had the battle won. What could I have said and done that put you in another's arms tonight? I don't know how I lost out. I just know without a doubt your heart turned left and I was on the right. Your heart turned left and I was on the right. You couldn't have hurt me more with dynamite. Thought I was your destiny, but just before you got to me, your heart turned left and I was on the right. All I do is moan and groan. I walk around just kicking stones. Oh, keep it sure won't get another bite. Honey, why'd you leave me on? Without a warning, you were gone. Your heart turned left, I was on the right. Your heart turned left and I was on the right. You couldn't have hurt me more with dynamite. Thought I was your destiny, just before you got to me, your heart turned left and I was on the right. Yeah, your heart turned left and I was on the right.
Hold me, let me be a little girl again. Don't wanna love her now, I need a friend and a warm, safe place to be. Hold me, don't wanna talk and I don't wanna smile. I only want to hide and rest a while and have you holding me. I don't want to think about the world outside your arms and everything it calls on me to do. I'm all out of giving, let me take just for a minute. Sometimes I need to be a baby too. And have you hold me, let me be a little girl again. Don't wanna love her now, I need a friend and a warm, safe place to be. Hold me, don't wanna talk and I don't wanna smile. I only want to hide and rest a while and have you holding me. Just hold me. Don't wanna talk and I don't wanna smile. I only want to hide and rest a while and have you holding me.
My hand is trembling as the key unlocks the door. My legs are shaky as I walk across the floor, and my voice trembles as I call out, I'm home. Do my eyes deceive me, or is my baby gone? She once lay her head, and I can almost taste the teardrops baby shed as she searched her mind and tried to find just where it all went wrong. It's over, baby's gone. Baby's gone. She couldn't stand to tell me face to face, and things just ain't the way they used to be around this place. Her perfume lingers where she once lay her head, and I can almost taste the teardrops baby shed as she searched her mind and tried to find just where it all went wrong, Lord, but it's in and it's over. Baby's gone.
Linda Davis. I know it's late. I know your plans don't include me. Still here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter from all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Look at the stars now, they're so far away. We've got tonight, who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe, why don't we stay?
Deep in my soul, I've been so lonely. All of my hopes faded away, and I long for love, just like everyone else does. I know I'll keep searching, even after today.
So here we are now, both of us lost. Who needs tomorrow?
We got tonight, babe.
Why don't we stay? I know it's late and I know you're weary, and I know your plans don't include me.
Oh, but still here we are, both of us lonely,
Both of us lonely. We've got tonight.
Who needs tomorrow?
Let's make it last.
Let's find a way.
Turn out the light.
Oh, come take my hand now. We've got tonight, babe.
Why don't we stay? We've got tonight, babe. Why don't we
stay?
Linda Davis.
You take me out in splendor, then go home to her. You whisper words so tender, then go home to her. Though the things we do are wrong, I'm not sure I can go on. How can you leave me here alone? Then go home to her. You take me out with all your friends, then go home to her. And that's when all the hurt begins, when you're home with her. I must be brave so I won't cry, but I think I'll surely die every time you say I must go home to her. You take me home and then you're gone home to her. I'm left to face the night alone while you're home with her. If you never will be free, why must all this torture be? If you can always be with me, then go home to her.
I know there was another who walked you to this door. Every time I guess he kissed you, maybe once, maybe more. He stood here and held you tightly. That's the past, and it's all right. But don't let me stand in his footsteps tonight. Don't let me stand in his footsteps while I'm holding you kissing you goodnight. Make me feel that I am different. Say you're mine and hold me tight. But don't let me stand in his footsteps tonight. I have found what I was seeking. You're a real sweetheart to me. I'll admit I'm kinda jealous. I want no part of used to be. It's enough to know he held you. Now you're mine and things are right. So don't let me stand in his footsteps tonight. Don't let me stand in his footsteps while I'm holding you and kissing you goodnight. Make me feel that I am different. Say you're mine and hold me tight. But don't let me stand in his footsteps tonight.
When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. And I could waltz across Texas with you. Oh, buddy, now. Blondie now. My heartaches and troubles are just up and gone the moment that you come in view. And with your hand in mine, dear, I could dance on and on. And I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. And I could waltz across Texas with you.
just walking out the door. It's too bad you didn't come before. I've waited so long, so long, so long. Now there's no time to wait anymore. For you day and night, for the letters that you wouldn't write, but now it's all right, all right. All right, you won't have to write anymore. Not so long ago, you will never know. You will never know what this day to me would have been, but it's all changed now, darling. Anyhow, it was nice to see again. Well, it's almost a quarter to 4. Sorry I can't stay anymore. Must be on my way. It's my wedding day, and I was just walking out the door. I was just walking out the
bitty baby in a little bitty gown. He'll grow up in a little bitty town. Big yellow bus and little bitty books. It all started with a little bitty look. It's alright to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. Yeah. Know you got a job in a little bitty check, a six-pack of beer and a television set. Little bitty world goes around and around, a little bit of silence and a little bit of sound. A good old boy and a pretty little girl start all over in the little bitty world. Little bitty plan and a little bitty dream. It's all part of a little bitty scheme. It's alright to be a little bitty, little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. It's alright to be a little bitty, little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while.
I have hurt you through and through. But please have mercy on this heart of mine. Take me back and try me one more time. If my darling you could see just what your leaving's done to me, you'd know that love is still a tie that binds. Take me back and try me one more time. In my dreams I see your face. It seems there's someone in my place. But does he know that you were once just mine? Take me back and try me one more time. If you'll just forgive me now, I'll make it up to you somehow. I promise ne'er again to be unkind. Take me back and try me one more time.
When I was a young man courting the girls, I played me a waiting game. If a maiden refused me with toss and curls, I'd let this old world take a couple of whirls, while I plied her with tears instead of pearls. And as time came along, she came my way. And as time came along, she came. But it's a long, long time from May to December, and the days grow short when you reach September, and the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame, and one hasn't got time for the waiting game. For the days dwindle down to such a precious few. September, then November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend with you. For the days dwindle down to such a precious few. September, then November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend with you.
Please release me, let me go. I don't love you anymore. To live together is a sin. Release me, let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I'll always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, darling, let me go. is a sin. Release me, let me love again. For I have found a new love, dear, and I'll always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, darling, let me go.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Last night I dug your picture out from my old record drawer, set it on the table, and I talked to it till 4. I read some old love letters right up till the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry, and I found our wedding rings. I put mine on my finger, and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home, yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Digging up bones. It's too many things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of the love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Digging up bones. There's too many things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of all the love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of all the love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Digging up bones. Like so many things that's better left alone.